You want to look good in your underwear and be comfortable, right? But that perfect balance is hard to find. Don't sacrifice style or comfort. Check out MeUndies. August is National Underwear Month, and to celebrate, MeUndies is making it easier than ever to try the world's most comfortable underwear by giving you a risk-free guarantee. All National Underwear Month long. If you don't love your MeUndies, they're free. MeUndies are made from lensing micromodal, a sustainably sourced, naturally soft fabric that's proven to be 3 times softer than cotton. Micromodal is an all-natural, breathable, eco-friendly fabric extruded from Austrian beech trees that actually inhibits odor. No stinky undies, just soft, cool, and cozy MeUndies. MeUndies are the ultimate feel-good undies for when you want to feel naked but not actually be naked. All National Underwear Month long, you can feel them for yourself, risk-free. It's simple. If you don't love your MeUndies, they're free. Now until August 31st, get 20% off your first pair, plus free shipping at MeUndies.com/blogtalk. That's MeUndies.com/blogtalk. MeUndies.com/blogtalk.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio in high fidelity.
Goldilocks Productions presents the Butterfly Medium Show with Ivana. Ivana, the Butterfly Medium, is a world-renowned psychic medium. She is a 3rd or 4th generation psychic medium since her family immigrated from Italy. Ivana has a magical gift that will turn a skeptic into a believer. The Butterfly Medium has been giving healing messages from loved ones on the other side for over 2 decades. Ivana started feeling ghosts and spirit around her since her mom's passing, only 3 days after Ivana's 5th birthday. Her mom has communicated with her through the Monarch ButterFlies since the young age of 7 years. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard if you would like to speak with Ivana. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. Again, that's 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to get on air with Ivana to ask her or her special guest a question. Enjoy this magical and healing show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my show. This is Ivana, the Butterfly Medium. I am coming to you live from London, Ontario. I am in Canada. Thank you to everybody who calls in each and every week and who joins in on this beautiful show that we have each and every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, I am your host, Ivana Figueredo. Thanks so much to our beautiful and just a lovable kind of a person. We all love her so very much. She does so much for us each and every week, and we are so happy to have her as our producer. Thank you so much, Tiffany Whitesage, who is our wonderful producer all the way in Connecticut. So thank you to Tiffany. We're so very blessed to be on her show, and she's just an awesome person. I've watched some of her shows live, and I've also seen some of her videos as well, and she's just such a sweet, loving, and very compassionate person. If you haven't heard any of her shows, please find her, I think, on Facebook under Tiffany Whitesage. You would be able to find her on Facebook for sure, and also on the Blog Talk Radio shows. So once again, thank you and welcome to everyone. Of course, our call-in number is 713-955-0594. I would like to quickly say that if you are calling from a blocked number or a 111 number, the producer unfortunately cannot take these calls. So please, if you are calling from any of those numbers, I don't know if you will incur long distance charges, but that's what it sounds like will happen. So please, if you can, disconnect your call and either unblock your number or call from a regular landline or cell phone number. And anybody who is calling from the U.S., anyone who is calling in from Canada into this phone number, be aware as well that if you do not have either a long distance plan for the U.S. or even North American, yes, you will incur long distance charges. So I just want you to be mindful of that. I'd like giving everybody, some notifications so they are aware as well, and not end up with a very high bill from listening to my phone, listening to my show, sorry. So thank you once again. And each and every week I am here to bring you healing messages from the other side. I apologize for my voice. I had ended up with laryngitis once again last weekend, and I had it until Monday. Monday night I was starting to feel better. I ate a teaspoon of honey. So anyone who suffers from laryngitis, I often get laryngitis, just take a teaspoon of honey and you should be all better in the next day or so. That's just a little home remedy. So it works for me. It works like a charm. But my voice is still a bit choppy, so I apologize. If you do need me to repeat anything, please just ask, and I would be more than happy to repeat it for you. So every week, as you know, I'm here giving healing messages from our loved ones that are in spirit. The way they connect with me, and as a psychic medium, yes, I'm able to connect to the other side. All mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediums. And so when we're connecting to a higher realm and we are connecting to your loved ones on the other side, they are here to give you messages of validation to let you know that it's really them. So what they will do is they might give me, they might show me how they passed or what their name is. Speaking of names, they love middle names. So anytime you hear a middle name, or if I'm saying the name Mary, maybe it's the letter M that they're referring to. Maybe it's the letter Y, a strong letter in a name. Also, when I'm connecting to a mother figure could also be a grandmother, a mother-in-law, stepmom, anybody who could have acted like a mom to you. Same with the male side. They like to talk in numbers, and the best thing that I can say is they show me like a game of charades. They will show me some signs and symbols like a game of charades. But it's also my thoughts, the way I see my signs and symbols and my messages are almost like, when you're daydreaming and you see that thought in your head, or you're remembering your dream from last night and you're thinking about it in your head, that's the best way that I could describe it to you, is the way I see things, the way I hear things. I do hear things in a muffled tone. So sometimes it may be a name that sounds like a name that I'm saying just because of the way I heard it or saw it, okay? And for those of you that don't know, I also have a Monday night Facebook Live show that airs from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's an amazing show. If you have not seen it, if you have not watched any of my shows, please tune in on Monday nights. However, I think you might have to add me on Facebook at Ivana Figueredo. So this way you can get the notification that I'm online on Mondays. When we have a Canadian long weekend, I always do the shows on Tuesdays like we did this week. And I just want to talk a little bit about miracles right now before we start the show, because a miracle did happen, and it was because all the energy that was sent, all the love and prayer that was sent, and messages that were received from Spirit, that this miracle was able to happen. And I'm so very I'm so very happy and blessed. It's not about being proud. It's not, I am so blessed, and I'm so grateful each and every day for the gift that I was given. And I just want to share a quick story with all of you. I know there's a lot of you waiting to get a reading and for me to accept your call, but I really need to share this beautiful and amazing story just to let you know there are miracles that do happen, guys. And, you know, every time we believe, we will receive. You have to believe in order to receive, in order to achieve. If we are negative, or if we are always saying, I'm never going to have this, and I'm never going to do that, and I'm never, well, that's what you're always going to get. You're going to get never. You're going to get nothing. When you look at things in a more positive way and say, oh my goodness. Okay, we'll use the lottery as an example because everybody wants to use the lottery. But if you say, I'm going to win that lottery, and I know it's going to happen in the next 2 years, you just have to feel it, believe it. Or if you want that job that you've been looking for a long time, or if you want to have children and something is wrong and you can't have children, stop thinking the negative thoughts. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Why can't I get pregnant? You're putting the fear into your thoughts and into your mind and your body and your spirit. So we want to release that, and we want to put a positive spin on that and say, you know what? I am able, I am ready, I am willing to accept right now. And I am willing to accept and conceive. I am willing to accept it. And I am so happy that I will be pregnant. So you have to really, really believe it. And you have to say it to yourself over and over and over. When you are doing, let's say, a meditation or a thought, release any fears that you may have about something. So this miracle that happened last week, and I can assure you it was the miracle from everyone's blessings, from everyone's prayers, from the belief in me that I shared with the family. So last week on my Facebook Live show, we had a call from a lady. I won't be saying any names. And, well, actually, you could watch the show. It's fine. I had a call from this lady who was devastated that, close family member, I think it was her brother-in-law. I don't remember how they were related. But his mom had just passed away the beginning of July. And on just over a week ago, so this coming Friday, it'll be 2 weeks that it happened, 2 weeks ago that this accident happened. This man, Justin, fell off of a ladder 20 feet and landed on his head. And he was in a coma. He was non-responsive. He was not doing well at all. And in fact, the doctors were preparing the family for the worst. And here, this poor man, his mom had just passed away a couple weeks prior, 2-3 weeks prior. Well, when the lady had called me, she had asked me if I had any messages from his mom who had passed away. And the messages from his mom, Donna, were for the family, for Justin, who was in the coma. Whatever you do, do not take him off of life support. Whatever you do, just believe that he's going to come out of this life support, that he will be able to breathe on his own. Whatever you do, do not allow the doctors to convince you to take him off of life support because he's going to be a vegetable, or because he will never have a life again, or because he won't make it through, or because he is suffering. Do not allow the doctors to tell you this. Do not accept it. Do not fear this. Do not take him off of this life support. And so the family, of course, listened to the doctors had said to them, I think that they may have brought up something about making a decision whether or not they should take him off of life support. But his mother, who was in spirit, kept saying during the reading on Facebook Live, no, don't take him off of life support. Absolutely not. Everything bad that happens for a good reason. She had to pass away a few weeks prior just to be able to save him. And apparently, we just had the call on Tuesday during my Facebook Live show. He has come out of the coma. He is breathing on his own. Of course, and it's 1:11. I just looked at the clock on my stove, and it's 1:11. If that is not a message from heaven, then I don't know what is. But the most amazing miracle, something that doctors were not hopeful for, this man came out of the coma. He definitely has memory loss. There are some neurological, I'm sure, perhaps damage, or of course there's damage to the brain, but the mom kept showing the brain it needs time. It needs time for the swelling to go down. And so little by little, this man is fighting. He was fighting for his life, and he came out of this coma. All because of spirit wanting to help him. And apparently when he woke up, he said he saw his mom or his grandmother or someone telling him not to come. It's not your time. And they kept pushing him back. So the family feels that he may have passed. And then the family member, the grandmother, pushed him out and said, no, it's not your time. And that's when his mom told him, no, it's not your time. And he was back. And he's come out of the coma. And I think it's just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful story that when we were listening to this on Tuesday, everyone who watches the show on Monday nights, everybody was just in awe. So many tears shed, everybody was so happy to hear that all the prayers that we sent him last week through Facebook Live, that prayers helped. And the readings from his mom, who just recently passed away shortly before his accident, came to say, no, do not take him off of life support. Had the family made the decision, he wouldn't have been here today, hadn't they heard from the mom. It's crazy how things happen. It really is. And what validation that we had this week to let us know that he is out of the coma. And he opened his eyes and he was responsive. And they were hugging each other. They were all hugging each other, and he hugged his family. The unfortunate part is he doesn't remember his mom passing. He's been asking why his mom hasn't been visiting at the hospital. And that, of course, is very sad. But they're trying to slowly remind him that she's no longer there. But I just wanted to share that beautiful story about this beautiful miracle that has happened for Justin and his family. So anybody who ever has doubts in your life, release the fear that you may hold. Release it, whether it's about financial or career, jobs, you're not working. Again, you can't get pregnant. Someone's ill. Now, of course, when someone's ill, depending on the illness and how far they're into the illness, that is, miracles, yes, can still happen, of course. But sometimes it's just meant that they have to go and they have to leave us. So just remember that. But thanks again for listening to this miracle story that I wanted to share with all of you, because I just thought it was so beautiful. And you guys share miracles with me each and every week as well. And everyone who calls in and has a question or wants to connect to a loved one, it's just amazing the responses that Spirit gives. So remember, today you're here to hear from your loved ones. If you have a question, you can ask a question, but they're the ones sending you the message. I'm just the middle person. I am the mediator. I'm the medium. I'm the person who relays the message. I'm the messenger. So don't shoot the messenger, but know that Spirit is never wrong. So thank you once again and welcome. Why don't we begin with our show, the Butterfly Medium Show, and let's heal together today and each and every week with messages from Spirit or messages from the other side. All right, so we have a lot of callers. Thank you so very much. Our very first caller is area code 201. I believe this is Rose from Texas. Hello, Rose from Texas. Are you there?
Hi, it's Rose from Jersey.
Oh, from Jersey. Okay, sorry about that. I saw Texas, but that's okay. This is what the producer had written down. So perhaps she may have thought you were from Texas. So are you from New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope that you listen to the miracle story because it's so important for people to hear these stories and
I
bring
did.
peace
It's amazing.
Yeah. Isn't it wonderful? We're all so happy to hear the outcome that he's come out of the coma after 1 week and 1 day of falling 20 feet. Crazy. But anyway, thank you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for joining. Do you have a question today, or why don't you introduce yourself again? So it's Rose from New Jersey. You introduce yourself. Go ahead.
This is Rose from New Jersey.
Wonderful. Thank you and welcome. And what may we help you with today?
Well, I'm looking for work right now, and I'm a little concerned about my finances because I have expenses, and I'm wondering, what do you see with regards to work and finances?
Well, the first thing that I see is something that we just discussed, and something that I was just talking about, and that is fear. So what's happening is right now in your own mind, yes, you're looking for work, finances, it may be tough. What's happening is that fear is stuck in your head about that situation. And what's happening is you're afraid of, oh my goodness, what if I don't get a job soon? My money is running out. Oh my gosh, how am I going to make money? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And this is what Spirit showed me. I'm feeling that there's a father figure in Spirit for you. I feel it's almost a grandpa. I don't feel it might be your father, but I feel more like a grandpa. Is your father, or is there a father figure that's in Spirit for you?
Yes, he is.
Who is it? Is it your father or grandfather?
They both are. I never met my grandfather, so I don't know.
Okay, so perhaps this is why sometimes, I don't get that good indication. Is it the father or is it the grandfather? But then I feel I'm being tugged father and I'm being tugged to grandfather. So that I should learn by now that would be my sign that both of them are in Spirit. So know that both of them come to you with these messages for you about what it is that you are fearing. So one of the things that I am getting is forgiveness, letting go of the past, and just forgiving for yourself in order for yourself to bring healing from the past, which is another card. So you need forgiveness in order to bring healing from the past, something that may have happened in the past, or something that is resurfacing, or something that went wrong in your career or in your job. Maybe you lost a job, maybe you were terminated, maybe you didn't like it, something to do with the past, and they're asking you to forgive and just let go of the fears that you have. This way, you can peacefully find something that you want to be doing. I do feel that, I don't know if now I know in New Jersey, yes, there's water, but I don't know if you live by the water, or work by the water, but I see you working by the water, almost like, have you ever waitressed, or did you ever waitress at a restaurant by water or something?
No, never, but I live close to Manhattan, which is surrounded by water, and that's where I work, by the Hudson.
Okay.
Yeah, you picked up on that.
Yeah, so that's where you're working right now, or work?
No, I'm unemployed at the moment. I'm looking for work.
Okay, but is that where you worked then? It was your past, correct?
Yes, that's where I've worked for many years, in the financial services area by the water.
Okay, all right, wonderful. Well, thank you. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me any information unless I ask, just because Spirit will show this to you. So perhaps what they're doing is they're validating where you used to work. However, and this is what they're saying is forgiveness from the past. So this makes perfect sense to me. What your father and grandfather are saying to you right now is your last job, which they just described to you, okay, by the water, working by the water, you're in need of forgiveness and healing from the past, something to do with that job. And yes, you were emotionally attached to that job because, like you said, you've been there for many years, but now it's time to let it go and welcome the new. And guess what? I just got the card for you. Take the next step now. So they're asking you to release all your fears, continue looking and searching for work, and you will find it. You have the support that you need. This is what I just received.
Okay.
So I would say, you're welcome. I would say, if your plan is to go back in Manhattan, did you say Manhattan?
No, it's close to Manhattan in New Jersey,
Close.
but it's by the water. So
Right. But if you wanted to work by the water again, keep looking for work in that area again.
Okay.
And I know that something will come for you. I'm feeling the month of September for you. I feel that it is September of 2017, but I can't guarantee that it won't be September 2018. However, I strongly don't believe that it's 2018, however, 2017. So for the month of August, you have a job to do, Rose, and that job is from Spirit, is asking you to look for work exactly where you would like to be. And think positive about it. When you feel that you found the job that is your dream job and that's where you would like to be, you have to feel that you're going to get that job and you have to own it.
All right.
All righty. So good luck with that. That's posted, and don't be shy to give us a call. Next week or whenever you find work, just to give us an update. And please don't forget to like my page on Facebook, the Butterfly Medium. And also you can visit my website if you're ever interested in doing a one-on-one private reading. I also do offer them online, so FaceTime, Skype, Facebook Messenger. And you could message me privately either on Facebook, or you can also go to my website, thebutterflymedium.com, which I forgot to mention earlier on at the show. So I'll mention it now. All righty?
All right, Ivana. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Rose. Good luck. And I hope everything goes the way it's planned from Spirit. And it will. You just have to believe it. All righty?
All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. All righty. That was awesome. Thank you so much for that call, Rose, from New Jersey. Let's see. Our next caller is caller 860. Hello, 860. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hello, this is Amla from Connecticut.
Oh, hi, Amla. How are you?
Good. It's been a while.
Oh, really? Have you called in before?
Yeah, I think it's been at least 6 months since I've talked to you, I think.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, thank you very much for calling in. I unfortunately don't remember people that I give readings to or names or what the reading was about, just because there's so many messages that come through for people that it's hard for me to remember. So I apologize, but thank you for calling in. Did you have some positive feedback the last time you called in?
I honestly, I don't even remember. It was so long ago. I just don't even remember. But you were very good with the healing that you gave me. So I know that for a fact. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, that's what it's all about. It's all about the healing. So thank you. That's amazing. That's really nice to hear. Thank you so very much for sharing that.
Yeah. So today, basically, I'm calling in because it's like the domino effect, and I know I'm getting stronger spiritually and mentally due to these, in air quotes, these challenges that have been happening. It's a lot of family issues, and it just feels like the minute I feel like I'm getting on the surface level, something else happens, and it's just like, really? So it's just, that's what I feel like, and it's been a while like this. But this summer, especially July, and actually it's now only getting better. It's just tough. It's just been a tough ride. And I'm just wondering if you see and have any insight on what positive things might be happening for me socially, or anything good for my highest good.
Let's just have a look 1 second here. So what I'm doing is I'm doing some cards, and you're talking about, family. Did you say that you were disconnected to family? Is that what the issue was? It's just a lot of, I'm a caretaker, so I'm constantly I have elderly parents, so I have a lot of balls to juggle.
And
Right.
it's just, this past month has been just more difficult. But that being said, put in the past, I'm just wondering about anything for me personally, because I feel like I'm constantly doing for everybody else. And the universe keeps on giving me that. And it's like I have no choice, because it was just, if that makes any sense. Because, yeah.
What did you say? You have no choice because what?
Oh, because of the fact that my mom, she couldn't even walk to the bathroom. It was bad. She has arthritis.
Right. And so you're looking after that. And that was one of the very first things that I was going to say is you're feeling stuck, of course, because you're looking after your elderly parents who, of course, are in need of your help. And it's like, you know what, elderly parents, and I know this because my aunt, my family looks after my grandmother, and from time to time when I can't help, I do as well. But you know what, it is definitely not easy. It is very difficult because you're always put in a position where you can't really pick up and go do the things that you need to do yourself. And so I can understand, because, you know, it's very, like I said, it's very difficult when you are looking after elderly people, because really it's almost like having a toddler all over again.
Yeah.
Because you have to be, they're depending on you. So, you know, it's one of those things where, have you thought about putting them in nursing care at all? So or having some kind of respite care where you have a little bit of a break, maybe having someone come in once a week and look after them while you get, you know, a little break in between. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made, which is one of the things that I'm reading. And there are definitely healthcare changes, which could possibly be with your mom, but I did get the healthcare change card.
Okay, so the thing is that I have a sister, and she helps because she lives elsewhere. I live here, and also the fact there's a lot of I am actually legally blind myself, so it's very interesting in air quotes. It's the path that I chose. It's just interesting. I'm always been the caretaker. I've always been around, even though I'm visually impaired. I'm pretty much just an independent. I just do whatever I can on my own. It's a choice, and I feel so much more liberation and freedom with that. So with healthcare, not now personally, I don't think it's. I mean, my mom is getting better. She's taking physical therapy and doing all those things to get better. It's just, I just am looking for, if you see in the couple of months ahead, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but anything positive for me as far as social life and me moving forward with the path of my writing, and so that's what my question. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you were planning a move, but I did receive a moving card. So, and now the healthcare change card, yes, that could also be that your mom's been slightly improving, or she's improved, or she feels better, or maybe she was worsening at one point. But that was the healthcare. So that could be with your family, with your mom. The realizations and epiphanies card, which is also what I received, is something that what you're having right now, what's happening in your life right now is you're having all these realizations and these epiphanies, like, what the heck? Like, I'm not living my life.
Yes.
I would like I don't know if you can do this, but plan a little getaway for yourself, even if it's for 2 days, and just go and rest. Have some other have other family members look after your parents if they can, or find someone to help you. Take a weekend away. That's all they're saying. That's what you need right now, is even just a weekend away. Go have a massage. Go have a facial done, a manicure, a pedicure. Go to the spa. Go sit by the water and meditate. Do something that will increase and heighten your awareness as well as to where you are going to be next. Unfortunately, I do not know where you're going to be next, but they are showing me for you to heighten your awareness and ask the universe to bring you closer to where you're meant to be, or show you what is the next step. Where am I supposed
Okay.
to be next? This is what they're asking you to do. I do feel positive. I'm not going to say I feel, all these wonderful things happening and all these trips, and because I'd be lying. That's not what I see. What I am seeing is perhaps a tiny little getaway, even if it's a day. Just get away, relax, go with your pets or no pets, go by yourself and be alone and clear your mind. Do you have dogs as well?
I don't have any dogs.
Okay.
No.
So maybe that's the last thing you need, but I see dogs around you. I don't know if you had dogs before or if Spirit is asking you to get yourself a little dog, even just to have that companion, that loyal pet that I have 2 dogs, which we absolutely adore. They're our, 6th and 7th child. But we absolutely love them. And maybe this is what they're saying is get yourself maybe a dog that's already trained, because with all the work that you have already on your plate, with, looking at your parents and always running around and go, your life is go, go, go. There's never any time for a break in between. But perhaps having a little pet would be nice. This is just what I see. I feel pets around you. I feel an orange, like a retriever or like a golden lab. I don't know, like a yellow lab. This is just what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like a medium to larger size dog, maybe like an Irish setter. And look at those dogs. They're beautiful dogs, because the way I see this dog around you has very long hair, kind of like an Irish setter. But then again, so do golden retrievers. They have long fur as well.
Right.
Did you have one of these dogs before?
No, but the funny thing is, when you were saying about a dog, that's exactly what I was envisioning. So you picked up on that. Yeah.
Wow. So I'm like pulling these thoughts out of your mind. I had that with, I think it was on a show the week before with a gentleman. We were telling each other's clothes, the color of our clothes, our shirt and pants, and it was so funny. But so that's what's happening. So perhaps they're instilling this in your mind right now. And do you know what? Do you want to laugh? I just looked over at my crystals, and the very first crystal that I saw is the same color as the dog fur that we've been talking about.
Oh, that's too funny.
Validation. Finances, I'm not sure what's going on with finances right now. They're not really showing me much about finances, whether it's balanced, whether it's unbalanced. Maybe it's not for me to know or for me to say. Maybe it's not a place to talk about. But they are saying you are gracefully aging, and you're still very young. Are you 34 or 44? They just showed me the number 34.
Oh my gosh, I'm turning 44 this year. That's too funny.
Wow, that's amazing. So this is them, of course, connecting and letting you know. So this is awesome. So happy birthday whenever that birthday is. I don't know if it's December, but I see December. When
it's December.
December? Yes. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Awesome. So Spirit is clearly validating all this wonderful stuff for you. So, when I give ages, they jump in 10s. They could be 10 years ahead or behind. So this is what they're referring to. So the moving, maybe it's time to move on. Maybe you're going to be moving. But I don't see you leaving your parents. But if they're talking about, did you already move?
No, but I feel like honestly, it's like the shift in paradigm. My whole belief system was basically, numerology. The last 9 years were just all about, I just crashed. I just broke it all. I shattered everything. And this year's my 1 year as far as my birth, and the year is the number 1. So it's all new beginnings. Everything is new. So that doesn't surprise me. As far as moving on, new beginnings, new something, because that's the theme of this whole year for me. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And I was saying that even at the beginning of the new year, at the end of 2016, I kept saying there's going to be new beginnings. Lots of new is going to be happening in 2017. A lot of stuff has also been, there have been negative things happening as well, but we also have to think of the positive things that happen.
Sure.
So
Absolutely.
always look ahead and always look at the positive of what it is that you're looking for.
Yes. Yeah.
So decisions that need to be made, if that move is something on your mind or you've been thinking about, and you know, even if you're moving with your parents, if you bring them with you, that's still new. It's still, it's still something new for you. And again, new beginnings. So good luck with you. Good luck with everything that you do. And thank you once again for calling in again. I like when I get repeat callers because it just shows that you had a really nice experience the last time that you called. So thank you very much for calling into my show.
Bless. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Wonderful. Thank you. And yes, always look forward to new beginnings. If you feel you're in a rut, and I'm just generally speaking, if there are people out there that are listening and you feel like you're in a rut, or if you feel like you're not in a good place, or if you feel like things are changing or you need change, you have to sit and think about what it is that you really want and what it is that you are really in need of and make those changes happen. You can. I'm telling you, the brain is a powerful tool, powerful organ, and we can certainly do whatever we can to create the life that we wish for. You can do that yourself. Okay. So thank you for that call. Once again, Amla, thank you for calling in again. Our next call, we'll take caller 216-216. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hello, my name is Sharon. I'm from Ohio.
Oh, hello. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you. First time calling, actually, to you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
My question to you is, what do you see with employment? I got fired today from my job. That's why I never call. I'm usually working. Do you see me? I'm just comprehending it right now. Do you see me getting a new job?
Okay. And first of all, I just wanted to say, Sharon, it's actually a blessing that you were let go of today.
I was there 4 weeks. The man fired me. Oh my God. I just didn't expect it. I'm still in shock, but go on. He was so nasty. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So you know what? I just heard, is this your father who I'm speaking to? Is your father in spirit?
No, my father's still living.
Okay. So there's a father figure that's in spirit.
Okay.
Who's saying, could be a father-in-law, ex-father-in-law, maybe your grandfather, great-grandfather, I don't know, stepdad.
I know. I get it.
Okay, so you understand who this is? So
it's probably my grandfather. Yes. Okay.
Your grandfather. Okay. So what he's showing me is it's actually a blessing that you were fired today. And that's what I was going to say. So the person that was treating you like crap, my goodness, he needs a slap on the hand. But the reason why you are no longer there is because you don't deserve to suffer that way, and you don't deserve to be talked down to that way, and you don't deserve to be belittled that way. You don't deserve to be treated the way you were being treated while you were there for only a short 4 weeks. So
I know, but it was great pay, great benefits. He was so I work with men my whole life. This guy was just unbelievable. I'm not kidding you.
A power trip.
But go on. What's that?
I said he was on a power trip.
Okay. Oh my God. But I did my job. But go on. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. All I'm saying to you is you are blessed to be out of there. Don't worry about how much you were making. Don't worry that you liked it. You were not meant to be there. That was a setup for you from Spirit to say, you know what, Sharon, you can make this money. You can enjoy a job the way you enjoyed that one, but that place is not for you. I have something better for you in store. So don't worry about it. I know. And I know right now.
Oh my God. It's easier said than done.
Pardon?
It's easier said than done. Do you see me finding something?
I know. right now, what I'm feeling, to be very honest, is I'm feeling your anxiousness, your anxiety, all these emotions that, of course, are going to be going through you because of what just happened, because of what you're going through right now. Let me just see about a new career, a new job, if there is one on the way for you. Possibly.
Because, I've been looking. I've only been there 4 weeks. You do know that I was sending resumes out. I just haven't sent them in the last 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know. Yeah.
Right. Now, what I'm getting is, I don't know if it's advertising or marketing or something like this. This is what I'm getting. So I don't know if you were working in an office or for someone who does advertising and marketing or sales.
No.
This is what I see around you. So perhaps this could be the next thing that you will be getting into. Maybe it's, I don't know what kind of work you do. Don't tell me. But perhaps you will be working, maybe you will be working in this industry or for someone in advertising or marketing and sales, this sort of thing. However, the card that I just received for you is an absolutely amazing card. And thank you to Spirit who gave this to us, is welcome the new.
I need it. Go on.
Welcome the new, Sharon. You were not meant to be there. Let it go. Get the fear out of you. Let go of the fear that's instilled in you right now. Forgive that man.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would forgive that man and say, you know what? You have issues. You can just take your issues and move away from my life, and that's just what's happened. You don't need to be a part of this. You don't need to be around this man. But what they're telling you is welcome the new. You're going to be working for someone who is very compassionate and very caring the way you are.
I know. You are right about that. Yeah. When can you pick up a timing? I have to start sending resumes out tomorrow. Oh my God. I thought I was done doing that. You don't understand, but go on.
I do understand. And I understand your fear and all your anxiety that you're having. I understand it all. I've been there before too. When I was in the workforce out working for others, it was so very stressful. So I definitely get it.
I know.
Now, you were asking time frame. They showed me June. However, June has passed, but it could be that they're showing me the number 6 associated to June. So meaning, the month of June is the number 6. So they could be showing within the next 6 weeks, maybe 6 days, maybe 6 months. But they're showing me June, maybe December. I don't know, but this is what I'm getting. So something to do with the number 6. Could be 6, 16, 26, 6 weeks, 6 days. I don't know. Just be very hopeful. Be very positive. Let go of the fear. Have faith.
Is he going to get in any rubber for lying? Anything about that? Don't even worry about it. Just let it go.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Is that man that fired me, is he going to is it going to catch up with him about lying or anything at all?
I feel he's a very deceitful man, so I don't feel that. I feel, yes, that he will get away with it, because I don't know if people are going to believe him or he has a good way of covering a story or the lies or whatever it may be, but he has a way, and maybe this is why they're saying, advertising, marketing, and sales is maybe he's a typical, I shouldn't say, oh my goodness, that was very wrong. I was just going to say like a typical salesperson, but I didn't mean it that way because I've been in sales for many, many years. But, sometimes salespeople are very pushy and that's why for me, sales wasn't for me because I worked in places where they expected you to lie or they expected you to be pushy. And this is what I'm getting the feeling of with this man, if that makes any sense. So it's like that pushy kind of person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is just what I'm getting, and that's not where you're meant to be. So forget about it, let it go, forgive, forget, and move on. Welcome the new is. I'm also getting sobriety around that man. I'm getting that he has I don't know if it's an addiction to alcohol or an addiction to something else, but this is what I'm feeling, unless it's someone in your family, unless it's you, but they're showing me that sobriety needs to take place. I'm going to say either yourself, someone in your family, or this man that you were just working for. And also they show self-employment. So I don't know if you had thoughts of self-employment,
No.
but I don't know. I was just going to say, but I don't know where this self-employment leads to, or I don't see any vision about the self-employment, but I got the card.
Are my finances going to be okay, though? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot answer any more questions.
Thank you. Thank you.
What I'd like, yeah, you're welcome. What I'd like to do is at least like to give everybody at least one answer to one question.
I know. You did. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. But listen, thank you for calling in for the very first time. I wish you all the best. And honestly, do not worry about it. Things will get better for you. Just believe it. And believe that what happened today is a blessing. And I say this all the time, every bad thing that happens for a good reason. Please believe that. It's so true.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care, Sharon. Bye-bye. All right. Let's see if we can take another call. Maybe I can go through two more calls. We have caller 703. Hello, 703. What is your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Hi, this is Andrea. How are you?
Hi, Andrea. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. Remember me, the lady from the front of the TV show, the sign language lady?
You know what? I wondered if it was you because I haven't heard very many Andreas. And that was the very first thing that popped into my head was, I wonder if it's Andrea from, what's the show called again?
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. So it is you. How are you?
I'm doing great, except I thought I'd do a checkup because I'm thinking I might have to try out again because I still haven't heard anything.
Okay, now, of course, I never remember anybody's reading, so you'll have to kind of remind me as to what it was.
Yeah, I tried out back in January for the TV show, and we're going on to the live shows in next week, even though they're taped. So I'm just trying to think if the door's still open, this season, or do I have to go back in November, maybe try out again?
I'm not feeling this season. It could very well be another season, and maybe I think I'm starting to remember saying to you something about never giving up. Did I say that?
I never. Oh, yeah, but I never would anyway.
Okay, good. So what I'm being told is just continue your search. Maybe America's Got Talent may not be for you. Maybe there's something else there that is for you. Maybe that's not the place for you, but I don't know that. All I'm seeing is just keep on going, keep plugging away, try out for the new tryouts. This is what I'm getting. And if it doesn't work there, I would try something else.
Okay, I don't know what other else because I don't know any other avenues, but I believe this is going to get me to where I need to go everywhere else.
Right. Don't throw all your eggs in one basket.
Oh, no, I never do, especially when it comes to other relationships. I never do that because then you get burned.
Perfect. Okay, 1 second. I'm just doing cards for you to see if there's anything here.
Okay. Well, the universe gives you signs because when you ask, you shall receive. And I asked for a sign, and literally a car from California or New York City where I came and where I'm going will pass me by.
All right, honey. So here are the cards that I just received for you.
Okay.
All right. So courage. Courage is number one. So what we're looking for is courage with the husky. And yes, you do have the courage, but they're saying don't give up. Just keep that courage coming. Keep it coming, and don't give up on what it is that you're looking to do or wanting to do. The next one is spiritual growth. So they're asking you to bring up get into your spiritual growth a little more. Do some meditation. Meditate on what it is that you want. Perhaps you're not in the right headspace for whatever reason. Right now, you're aiming, but you're missing for some reason. This is what they're saying. It's like you're going too fast, but you're not stopping. You're not thinking about what it is that you really, where you should be, where you want to be, or what you should be doing, or what you want to be doing. They're saying that you're going too quick and you're not dissecting. So spiritual growth is something very important for you right now. They're talking about leaving. I don't know for you right now what the leaving could be for. Maybe they're asking you to leave this for a little bit, take a little break and start again. Or
yeah, because the next time would be October.
Okay. And that you're gracefully aging. They want you to know you are gracefully aging.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, Andrea. I'm sorry I couldn't give you much more than that.
That's okay. That's okay.
But thank you for calling in again. Best of luck again. And, of course, always keep us posted. All right. You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right, Andrea. I forgot to ask Andrea where she was calling from. Okay, so our last caller, I'm going to take one more quick call. We'll see if I can answer one last question. Let's take caller number 718. Hello, 718. Please introduce yourself. Let us know where you're calling from and what may I help you with today real quick. We're going to make this quick. Hello, caller 718. Are you there? No, we don't have anyone on the line. Okay, let's take our next caller, 856. Hello, caller 856. Are you there, please?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hi, I'm very well, thank you. Would you please quickly introduce yourself? We're going to take this quick call. You are the very last caller, but I want to see if I can give you some answers. But please introduce yourself. Let me know who you are and where you're calling from and what would you like to hear today.
Rose Maria, and I'm from New Jersey. And if there's any messages that I'm going to relocate with a new business soon.
I'm sorry. Would you please repeat that? Okay, actually, don't repeat that. Let me repeat it if I think I heard it correctly. Are you in search of answers or indication as to a new move?
New move with a new business.
Sorry, for a new business. Okay, so you are asking for new business. Okay, I'll ask you to repeat it, please. Sorry, I'm being blocked from this. Go ahead and ask again.
New business with relocation with it.
Okay, ask the question. What is your full question?
My full question is I'm going to relocate with a new business opening up in a different country.
You want to relocate for a new business in a different country. Is that true?
Right.
Okay, one moment. Motivation. They're saying that I don't know if there's a lot of motivation or you're lacking motivation, but I feel the next card is new career. So the new career card has come up, but I do feel that there's not a lack of motivation, but there's something that's either holding you back or you're stuck or you're missing that last bit of motivation that you're in need of to make that final step. It will happen, but you need a little more motivation. A new career is going to be happening, a new exercise program, your realizations and epiphanies, which are happening right now with this new career venture that you're planning, and the memories that you have right now, bring them with you, of course, into your new home, into your new place, whenever that happens. But I do feel it will happen as long as you give yourself that little extra push. There's something is missing for this country for you. I don't know what it is.
Appreciate it.
And
partner.
Yeah. Pardon?
With a partner.
Okay, with a partner. So do you have a partner yet?
Yes. There's no communication yet with it.
Okay, perfect. So maybe this is what they're saying is you're missing something. So perhaps it could be lack of communication or that communication that you are in need of. This is what they're asking you perhaps to do. And also your last one is heavenly signs. All your heavenly signs are always there. You will and shall receive heavenly signs as a butterfly from a mother spirit, whether it's a mother figure, whether it's your mom, your grandma, your mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law. It's a mother figure. It's a female, very strong figure that I'm getting for you from the other side who sends you loving signs through nature and, of course, butterflies, of course, which are very powerful. And it's new beginnings. Butterflies are new beginnings.
Cool. Appreciate it.
All righty.
Okay. Got it. Appreciate it.
Wonderful. Now, quick question for you: which is the country? Which is the country that you plan on going? It's not something. It's not like Africa, is it, or something to do with Africa, or will you be doing something in Africa? Okay.
It's in Italy.
Where? It's in Italy.
Mhm.
Okay. So Africa, Italy. I don't know why, but there's a connection there, and that's where I'm from. Well, I'm originally from, of course, Canada, born and raised in Toronto, but my first 5 years of my life I was raised in Italy.
Cool. Yeah, that's
so that's
I have,
awesome.
half cousins. I have second cousins or half African.
Wonderful. And so, do you speak Italian?
Yes.
Wonderful. And whereabouts in Italy are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
South of Italy, across from Greece.
Oh, no. From where?
Across from Greece.
Oh,
across.
Mhm. Which would be where is across from Greece when you're south in Italy? I'm from Sicily.
Adriatic, Puglia side.
Pardon? Okay, I missed that, and that's okay.
Puglia.
But anyways, listen. Did you say Puglia?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, listen, thank you so very much. I wish you all the best. And so your plan is to move from New Jersey to Italy.
Right.
Well, funny because I don't know why when I saw Africa, I was going to ask you, is it like, are you going someplace of darker skin? And of course, Italians, especially from the South, they tan very, very nicely. Like I'm very tanned.
Yeah, mine is, he's a little darker. Yeah, I've been communicating with him. It's just he doesn't want to communicate quite yet.
Right. So that's most likely why they're showing me just a way. And again, you know how I always say it's like a game of charades, right? Maybe they're showing me Africa for darker skin to show you about, who this person, maybe I don't know. But listen, good luck with everything. I have to let you go. All right,
thank you.
Show is over. But good luck and keep us posted. Keep us posted and add me on Facebook as well.
Oh,
all right,
thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. So thank you once again to everyone who has listened to the show this week. Each and every week, don't forget the Butterfly Medium Show, and I'm always here to bring you healing messages from the other side, where we are here gathered together to heal together. So thank you once again to Tiffany from the Goldilocks Production, who's out in Connecticut. Our producer, Tiffany, thank you so very much. All right, guys, it was a great show once again. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining in, and we will see you next Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you and have a wonderful day. This is Ivana, the Butterfly Medium, world-renowned psychic medium. Bye-bye for now.
At Boar's Head, we place a premium on authenticity, and the home-roasted flavor of our Ever-Roast chicken is no exception. Inspired by a medley of ingredients from the garden, a family recipe, and slow-roasted craft. It's the authentic taste of home and the unmatched quality of Boar's Head. Ever-Roast chicken, sliced fresh at the deli, only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Target's got everything you need to ready, set, go back to school.